Let me see. Okay, yes. So we are live. Now the cats for me on to come in. I'm gonna let y'all hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So we are live. Come on in. It's cold out there, huh? I told you it was cold.
Do not disturb. There we go.
Let's see. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Milo, you wait till I go live and then you want to come in here and do all this stuff. The weather scares you? Hold on. It's just the weather. Come here. Here's the wind blowing. The wind blowing and him scared. Well, you might as well say hi to everybody, Milo. Say hey. Say hey, I getting big. Milo, if you get tangled up in this wig and snatch it off my head. No. No. Down to the floor. So everybody, sorry, real life. Let's see. Hello, is that Ronika, Angelica, Scrooge, Sabrina, Clarissa, Nancy, hey. Let's see, Norma, Cap Love, Sandria, hello, babe, Belladonna. Milo, you just came in. And now he want to go back out. All right, Devon, hello. Let's see, we got AB. So you guys, tonight is erotic readings. And originally it was gonna be Grace Ann Tarot and myself. And then Doug Graves came in and he was like, I'm feeling frisky.
Not that frisky.
Nasty readings. So here we are with Doug Graves. So y'all know how we do this, ask a specific question. It is about erotic readings tonight. So if it ain't about getting no booty in the house, no kitchen sex, no outdoor sex, we not answering it. They got to be about intimacy, sex. I mean, what about love, y'all? Somebody want to do love?
I mean, I'll grab some love.
Well, I mean,
like love readings.
Sex work can count too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want to start their OnlyFans? It's valid.
We have some people on here with OnlyFans that you know. So hey, if you want to know how it's gonna work, if you got some titties swinging somewhere on your OnlyFans and you want to know how to build your business up, we could even do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. She say Ann over there in her robe. Yes.
Yes.
With the tata shining, y'all. Look at the skin glistening. I feel
that's
like
that coconut oil. I'm so sorry.
No, you're doing it right.
I can't see the comments yet. I'm logging in. So
okay, so can y'all see the comments? So we're gonna be using. I know I'm gonna be using the Monero Tarot, Erotic Tarot, and then I'm gonna be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And let's see. I might pull some from Sex Fortunes. Let me get it under here. Different positions. Let me see. I need to get me a couple of more erotic tarots. I feel like they have some new ones that came out. You have the Nasty Unicorns, right, Doug? You got the Nasty Unicorns.
Which ones do I have?
Out, but I invited my friends over to read everyone for filth.
Well, let's get into it. Y'all ready? The guests go first. So pick a name, pick a question.
Ladies first.
I can't. You could go ahead first because I still can't see the comments. I have to hold on 1 second.
Okay, you can't see them, so let me see.
That's yeah.
Okay, Angela does. Damn, Angela, that question went quick. Does Noah really love you? I'm gonna go ahead and tackle that because that was the first thing that I saw. How does Noah feel about Angela? How does he really feel about her spirit? Noah. Okay, so I will say Noah has feelings for you, but there is definitely something, there's a disconnect when it comes to love. Now, does this person care about you? I see that he does. I see that he does have feelings for you. But here's the thing. I don't know if this was something where you and him reconciled or you got back together, but I feel like there's a do-over with Noah. It's almost like there's something with coming back. So I don't know if you dated him before, but I'm getting a little bit of apprehension with this relationship. I get a little bit of immaturity with it and trust issues. So let me try to figure this out. There's some deception on him. What else? Are y'all picking up anything with Noah? I feel like that he cares about you. I feel like he has feelings for you, but I don't think he's being completely honest with you. It's like he's expressing himself and he's saying some things that he thinks are going to really affect you, make you feel good. But there's something that he's not saying. And Spirit is saying you need to pay attention to his action. If he's saying that he loves you and he's not showing it, then there's a disconnect there. But I feel like that there's something going on with walking away from someone or ending a relationship and getting involved with you. There's trust issues that are going in. And I think, too, they're on you, where you may not even 100% trust everything that he's saying. Spirit is saying, take your time with this. If he's telling you that he loves you, I do feel like I see he has feelings for you. But when it comes to like love, you know, somebody really feeling it, it's not quite there yet. Maybe to him, that's what it is. But Spirit is saying it's not love. There's something where there's deception, where he's not being honest with his emotions or the way he's expressing his emotions.
Well, the thing with Noah, like the one I was picking up was he does like this person, but what I'm picking up is he has thoughts or feelings for another person. I don't think they're together as much as he has a desire to go or options. Oops. You okay, man?
I'm okay. I'm back now.
I was about
Sorry.
to say, okay.
Yeah, no, he does have feelings for you, but the disconnect is where he seems to have a choice between you and another person.
Yeah, I'm picking up someone else too. And I think that's where the deception is that he's not being honest about his emotions with someone else and with her too.
Well, I think it's because, let me see here. He sees you like he's torn. He sees you both as equal viable partners. It's just like I think he's just judging whether or not you have a future together, or if it is like something long term or something closer to what he wants. It could be short term, it could be long term, but he's trying to choose the best options to whatever he's thinking right now. Let's see here. Is it the future?
If he loved her, it should be no more options. There should be
no.
Right.
It's true. But I mean, like, golden apple versus golden apple, right?
Yeah.
It comes down to where his direction is in life and where he wants to go and how he wants to build, right? And he's just trying to find the best option.
So, Angela, what I would say is guard your heart, take your time with this, because it looks like that he's saying some things to you, but there's definitely something that has not finished with him and someone else, something that he needs to work through before he can move forward, because I feel like there's a disconnect. Okay, who's going? Doug, you going next?
Well, I've already put my 2 cents in, so I guess Anne can.
Okay. So I saw, I don't see her name. She asked about her erotic reading regarding my marriage. Rochelle Haskins Graham. Okay, Rochelle. Well, it looks like you feel like he can't handle you. Like he doesn't toss you around and grab on you like you want. It looks like you want him to be maybe a little bit more aggressive. It looks like somebody may be considering a third party here, but it looks like he might not do it for you, and you kind of wish that he would pursue you more or take more charge in the bedroom. I get a lot of hidden sex energy, like something like, this could go for you, like maybe you frustrated with your sex life and you feel like you want to sneak off and really get broke off, or it could be him, but it looks like you want him to take more charge. I would say that maybe you should take charge, get on top, initiate some things, and see if you could, maybe say, okay, if you do it, and then ask him maybe to kind of match your energy, but I get a lot of third party energy here. Like I get like, maybe you could be in the poly, but you really want him to take charge and be rough, and you really want him to handle that, and you're not getting that from him. So I mean, I honestly feel like you've had a lot of conversation and you're just frustrated at this point.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same thing. I feel like somebody's waiting for somebody to bring the magic.
Yeah, it's like the spark.
There's a lot of fantasies, but not actually doing it.
Not enough booty grabbing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the magician is there, which means that somebody wants to cook something up. They want the magic. They want something that's going to be fun. But I feel like somebody is being secret about what they want. Another person is like, how am I supposed to know if you don't tell me? You want to have sex with, some little people, and balloons and whipped cream and whatever it is that the fantasy is, but you're not telling me that's what you want to do. Because I do see he likes a lot of booty play, but he wants something a little different. Some people get tired of having sex in the bedroom. They want to, go outside on the porch. They want to,
it's almost like they want to get caught doing it. It's like they want some spunk to it.
Yeah. I kind of pick up the same energy too.
Well, I picked up toys, so whether it be for her or for the guy, I mean, like, you said booty play, so I mean, like, if he wants to get pegged, maybe you should ask him. There's like,
how do you do that though? How do you ask a dude if he wants to get pegged? Like, do you just say, "Can I stick the dildo in your ass?"
You ease them. No, what you do, you ease. Me and Chaz was talking about this earlier. You ease them into that thing, like you kind of, you know
when you stick a finger in and they get good, so how do you move from the finger to something bigger?
My people are just saying, just tell him, just ask him directly. No beating around the bush. Just do it. Just ask. Do you want butt play? Butt play.
Butt play. I got you. Do you want butt play tonight? Look, if I can keep a straight face. There's it got to be a certain way you look and you ask, do you want butt play tonight?
Do you want butt play tonight?
Can I play with your booty? I got it. I'm gonna work it out. I ain't got no man, but I'm just trying to practice so when it comes, I'll know how to introduce it. Okay, y'all got quiet. So what
I'm sorry. It's funny.
I guess I can go. This one's for Scrooge Bucket Mixed Ducks. They want to start an OnlyFans. Don't look at it for a career, but that if you decide to pursue it, do it as a kind of like a secondary income, like an off job. There are many avenues of how you can play your OnlyFans. You probably have a lot of fans already, whether or not you know it.
Scrooge is fine. Fine.
Well, you kind of confirmed it for me. You do have the figure for it. You do have the look. But if you do want to start, try to find someone who's already well established in the business, who can probably guide you or mentor you in this particular thing, because there are particulars that you kind of need to know if you don't know already. Some of my guys are saying collab. But I mean, like the money is there, the opportunity is there, the mentor is there, and the people who collab are there. But it's definitely a path for money for you, no doubt.
I could see it working. I really could. Because here's the thing, she already has a lot of females circling. A lot. So she might as well get paid. Okay, so Miss Felicia, I think it's you, babe.
I have Victor will meet. Let me see. He says, "Are me and my fiance on the same page sexually?" I think she's a little bit more reserved than you are, and I think you can bring it out of her. You just have to approach it in a direct but gentle way, because she may, be sensitive about that, or may have some insecurities related to her body. Yeah, she has some things that holds her back from being open romantically and sexually. She could have experienced cheating in the past, or some other deep rooted seated energy that she has going on. But it looks like you guys really do need to talk about your sex life and get on one accord before you do walk down the aisle, because you don't want the things that you want sexually versus what she wants to collide, and you end up separating in the end. But I think a little, nice talk, but direct, so you guys can see where this could go, or you have some of the same sexual fantasies.
I guess it's me or you. Is it me or you, Auntie?
It's me now.
Okay.
So let me see. Andrea, what sexy thought has Dario about me? I'm getting a lot of nipple play. He's fascinated, or he is fixated on nipples. So, and then I'm getting like an oral fixation with him. So either he literally likes to suck a lot. I feel like he's always thinking about putting his mouth on you. So there's definitely something with even like snuggling up to you and like, suckling is what I'm getting. I get something too with your butt. So it looks like that there is a lot of, I think your butt was what attracted him first, because I get a lot of what I could do with it and sticking things and fingers and hands and stuff like that. But I think the majority of what's going on right now has to do with your breast. There's a lot of thoughts about your breast with him. It is showing definitely that you do it for him, though, because I'm getting a lot of masturbation on his part. So whatever the thoughts are that are coming from him, he's getting off on it. All right, Mr. Doug.
Oh, I just wanted to add to that. He might actually be interested in a group thing. Just putting it out there, because that's part of the thing that I saw. Maybe a threesome, maybe a foursome.
I did get 3 cups, so you're probably right. Yeah.
But yeah, this one for where did she go? Jin, I think it's Janny, Jaretha Prophet. Does PA want you, or is it just business? For what I'm getting, I think your intuition is spot on. If you are a practitioner, the way the figures are lining up is that whatever you're thinking that he's thinking, you're correct about it. So yes, he's only after the sex. He doesn't really want a relationship, and I'm actually kind of getting the feeling that there might be another person too. Okay, no, not another person, or just thoughts of maybe another person. Yes, he's thinking about moving on to a different person, and from what I can tell, he's already gotten what he wanted from you, so it might be just he'll be moving on really quick.
Yes, no. I'm Fanta orange. Am I sounding like I'm sipping on an adult beverage tonight? No. Fanta orange.
I have in intellectually key. How does Mr. Brooks feel about me? Um, Mr. Brooks likes having sex with you. Mr. Brooks enjoys a good time, but somebody in a relationship here. So it looks like Mr. Brooks could use you as an escape from his reality because he knows he's going to have a good time with you. But that's kind of what it is a good time. It's like you guys go through this cycle. You actually are aware of this. You just need to either you just going to have sex with Mr. Brooks and it's going to be sexual and that's it, or you need and understand the terms of the relationship, or you might want to let it go. But the sex is good though. Y'all have a lot of fun. He really enjoys you.
Okay. Is it me? Let's see. Is it Shaw 2011? Should I get back with Taylor? How does he feel about me? How does Taylor feel? Okay, so Taylor has chemistry with you, but I get a lot of immaturity with this person. I feel like there's a lot of game playing with them. Now, the passion card is definitely showing that they want a sexual connection. So if they're coming back, it looks like that they're coming back for the sex. But I feel like if you're looking for more of an emotional connection with this person, they're still immature. They need to grow up. I see the reconciliation. I see the conversations, and it's like, I want to be with you. And I feel that they seem to be sincere because they're attracted to you. The chemistry is there. But Spirit is saying something about you two may not be equally yoked when it comes to moving this towards a relationship. If you just want to have sex with Taylor, I feel like this may be a booty buddy. But to move forward, I feel like Spirit is telling me you're going to meet somebody else because Taylor's a little bit too immature for you. There's something not going on that's moving this towards a mature relationship. And I feel like at some point that's what you want. All I'm getting with Taylor is just sex. You coming in, honey? Come on in. Come on.
Where did she go? Shania. Shania reason, will a wealthy sugar daddy come my way that I can screw? I want to be spoiled. For the it's strange because I don't know if it's a sugar daddy per se. But there is someone coming for you. There is someone coming new into your life that just wants the sex. But it's not really clear if it's an actual sugar daddy though. So hang on. Yeah, no, it looks like an older person, probably wealthy or at least well off. But there's something else too. I don't know if you guys are picking it up, but it's the guy is good. I mean, like it is what she wants, but there's something behind him that doesn't seem to jive. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something a little off.
Like if she's just in it for the money, then that's fine. But it doesn't seem like she's gonna be sexually pleased and have the wealth at the same time.
So
like this, yes, one or the other.
I kind of feel like it's a performance. It doesn't feel like this is something that you want to do. So I think what they're saying too is the same thing. You want the money, you want the perks, but you really don't want this person. So you gotta, to get what you want, I feel like that you're putting on some facade to be with this person. I mean, he's a sugar daddy. I'm not gonna say that you can't have love for your sugar daddy, but I don't feel like you will. It's almost like, look at me, play with me, give me my money and let me go shopping until I have to deal with you again.
Oh, she said yes, it's for the money.
Yeah, but he's gonna know it. It's almost like, okay, yeah, but I think he likes it like that. It's almost like you make
power or
control.
Sorry.
It could be. I think it gives her some type of I think they both get something out of it, some type of power play out of it. He makes her think that she's in charge, and she makes him feel special for the time that they're together. But he knows that at the end of the day, she don't want him.
Yeah, no, I think you've got it. It's what's off is like the power play, the control, that sort of thing. But it feels toxic. as well, because you know, even though he likes giving his money away, he just, it's almost like, yeah, woman as object. So
Yeah.
like that sort of thing.
Isn't a sugar daddy or a sugar mama relationship toxic anyway? I mean, the only reason that you fucking around with the person is because you want some money.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean,
true. You're not really looking for love. You're looking for the dollars.
Mm-hmm.
An even exchange.
It is. It's an even exchange. It's two consenting adults deciding what they want to do to, move the money.
Yeah.
But it looks like that he has the money, so shit. I'd be in there like, you want me to be Catwoman? You want me to be a butterfly? You only got 30 minutes to get this shit popping, and then I got other appointments.
I mean, the only thing I can say, like, you'll get everything, but Shania, make sure you have a contingency plan in place for a lot of things. Like, I don't know,
save the money or something.
No, more like protect yourself when things get too heated. Yeah. I mean that it's that kind of energy that's behind it. I can see the guy, but then there's like this deep shadow behind him, so that's what I'm looking at. So like everything that she wants is there on the list. It's just that it comes with like really black strings attached, sort of thing.
Let's see here. Ronica, please give me insight on my marriage sex life. So what I got is that there's a disconnect, something that happened between you two regarding love. It's like you guys backer to each other, but it seems like you're open to like this childlike, teenage love again, but it's something that one of you can't get past, like your heart is guarded. And somebody may also feel like somebody puts more time into work than to the other person, and the spark is gone, like there's no balance. I get the feeling that he may not you love him, but the spark is gone. So you feel like he doesn't know how to touch you the same way, or what was going on in the past is no longer there in the future. But part of that has to do with the heart and, somebody turning their back to the other person.
You got to work hard with marriage sex. You really have to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, anytime you live with somebody, because you get real complacent with it.
It's like mechanical almost.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. Jinja. Should I rekindle relations with an old jump off from Jersey or try to get some new punani in Dallas? So here's the thing. The dude from Jersey is coming in like an animal. So I feel like that he do it for you. Like he gets your juices flowing. I think you already know what it's going to feel like with him. But I don't know why it may be kind of hard to maneuver it. Maybe it's because it's long distance or whatever. I'm not sure. But I kind of feel like you really don't want to kind of start it back up if you're not going to be able to get it regularly, if you're not going to be able to really get into it. And I think that's why you could be hesitating on it. Now, it is showing that, because I'm getting a lot of masturbation around you, which means that you're ready for something to come in there and get some stuff started. And I feel like if you've been in Dallas for a while, you haven't really been putting yourself out, because I'm getting a lot of self-play. Like I have to take care of myself. And I think that's why you're thinking about the beast from Jersey, because you're like, I know he can come in and lay down pipe, but you are going to meet some new people in Dallas. So I feel like even if you do open that door with him, you're going to get you a little jump off in Dallas. You're going to have somebody where you tag teaming. It's like I could be with you or I could be with you, because I'm getting a lot of sexual energy that's coming in within the next 6 months for you. So you have options. You definitely are going to be connecting with somebody in Dallas. But the beast is coming in. He wants to give it to you too.
This one's for Lily Renee. Does Ashley want to have sex with me?
I was just answering.
Oh, were you?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I mean, y'all both can answer it, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, no, definitely she does, and I know you desire her too. But what's interesting is that this actually opens you up to a possible relationship with Ashley, but I don't know if you want that. or let's see, does she actually you want a relationship? It's also possible that she wants a relationship with you, but I mean, I get the feeling that she doesn't know where she stands. I don't know if you actually spoken to her or him or them. I'm not sure about like what you wanted or what the future holds or that sort of thing. But I mean, yes, both of you, from what I can tell, they want the same thing, sex. But the relationship bit is a little might come out a little bit weird. At least the option for it. But definitely, she'll talk about it with you, or they'll talk about it with you. I'm not sure if it's he or she.
I was just gonna say if she does hook up, it was just gonna be some good sex, just some really good sex. So, but I can't answer. Oh man, I just saw it. Jazz Child, is this relationship right for me and my kids? The first thing I get is trust your intuition and trust yourself. If you feel something isn't right, or you feel like in the long term this isn't going to work out, then you should listen to it. I also get an energy of in the future there may between your child and the person that you're speaking of, there may be some issues between them two, maybe personality issues or something like that, and you're always going to ride for your child. Yes, I'm being told to focus on your money and being a mother, because that's very important to you. But you do have somebody else coming in. If you should, so excuse my friends, you're a bad bitch and you should know that. So somebody else will come in. And also you could potentially, if you go through his phone, might find something that will spark you to go on further. Damn. Sorry, I had to give it like that.
No, that was good. That was straight up good. So let me see. Felicia, your boobage is distracting.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you are good. You have some really pretty skin. Okay, so let me tell you real quick. I'm messing with you. Let him up there because you can't bring nothing else home your way anyway, so you might as well just tease them. Doug Graves, when did y'all do the erotic readings on your page? Wednesday, right?
Yeah, on Wednesday.
So they said, I asked a question about my 5 men coming in because, I'm trying to have 5 men. I need people to do my feet and do my yard and cook and everything. So they said, no, you ain't got no man coming. You got a woman coming. I was like, a woman? It was like a woman. But they said she going to be full of drama. It's going to be a hot mess. It's going to be shit. I was like, damn. I broke up with her before she even walked into the door. I broke up. I was like, no, we ain't going to do that. If she coming in with drama, I would, no, we already. So if you was planning to slide into the DMs, don't do it. We don't already broke up. I can't do drama. I can't. Now, if you come with some nice titties or something, I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to persuade or something. I don't know. But right now, I can't do drama. All right. Let me move on. So let's see. Clarissa Henry. I feel the love, although he hasn't said it. So what spice do I need to bring? This dude want to feel like a king. He wants to be worshipped. It brings out his. There's some self-esteem issues. That I feel like that he has. And I think that the more that you make him feel that he is special in your life, the more that you elevate him. Now, for a lot of men, that is really what it is. They want to feel wanted. They want to feel loved. So I feel like with him, definitely, he likes a woman to pleasure him. It's almost like those guys that you give them head and they put their hand behind their head. And they in they king mode. They in their emperor mode because it makes them feel good. I also see too that this guy is there's a lot of outdoorsy type of sex with him. It's protected though. It's like almost like let's do it, but I don't want to wild out too bad. So this could be like, going somewhere and maybe touching each other publicly, but not where people can see you. But it makes him feel like it's dangerous. Now, I I do see the Magician on him, which shows that he's open. So if you open that door with him, it looks like that he's actually going to open up a little bit more sexually about what he likes. Because I see he has tricks. He has tricks that he hasn't brought out yet, but it could be too that he don't want to throw all that on you and make you look at him differently or whatever. Because I feel like if he hasn't, I think he's siphoning. Not siphoning. What is it when you give a little bit? Like you show a little bit,
breadcrumbing.
Yeah, like he ain't really showed you the full freak yet, because I think he's scared that you might look at him differently. But he got some shit in his bag that's a little bit out there. But I think he's waiting to become more comfortable. So we'll see. But he does have feelings for you. And I think maybe too, some men, when it comes to sex, especially with women that they love, they have a hard time doing nasty stuff to them. It's what is that Virgin Mary complex or whatever. You know, you're not supposed to have your legs up in the air. I'm not supposed to be blowing bubbles in your booty because that's not, right. But I feel like he's done that with people, and it's like I like doing that, but I don't know if I could do that with you, because your booty is perfect and untouched and holy and whatever. So you need to let him know your ass ain't holy, because the cards are showing your ass ain't holy. So you might have to kind of set the tone. Let's play a little bit. Let's do something different to spice it up, and then watch him follow your lead.
This one is for Kiki Willis. Will S and I get on the same page sexually? Yes, definitely. That is more of the possibility. Definitely in favor. But the outcome of the situation, though, is going to be something a little bit more hard earned. But when it's out in the open, when it's complete, it's definitely long lasting. With regards to the actual situation himself, it's almost like I get the feeling that he's very prudish compared to you. You like are more sexually aggressive. You're usually the one taking the lead in the bedroom, from what I can tell, and he seems to be the one kind of being passive. With even the topic of sex too, he seems to be very isolated or not really open about that of that particular subject. Maybe because of his upbringing, or maybe just how he views sex. But there is kind of a way to spice up the bedroom too. I mean, like Mars and Venus workings for male and female sexuality, respectively. If you are a practitioner and you know how to work the planets, like definitely, you can help him. Kind of bring out the more carnal sides of the man. But it's one of those things you kind of have to coax them out, be open. I don't see a lot of communication with this actually, between you and him. So I mean, like, talking is a good start. Magic can come second. I mean, but definitely try to talk to him. Like, even if you have to go to like a sex counselor or something, that's another viable option too. It may not be like the most ideal, but I mean, they can help. But yeah, no,
they can.
But I mean, like, mundane stuff first, and then you can get into the magical stuff next. But no, definitely you're quite sanctioned for sex work, for Mars and Venus in that regard. Mars especially.
And Mars is good energy for sex work.
Well, yeah, because Mars and Venus, they both represent the male and female sexuality. That's why. Right. But in terms of like relationships, it's a little different. But when it comes to sex, those two are the ones for representing male and female.
Okay. It's on me. Okay. Tiffany Hill, she wants to know, is my sex life dead? Your heart is broken, and that's the problem. Y'all used to have really good sex when your emotions were in it, but somewhere along the line, him breaking your heart kind of turned your vagina off, in a sense. and it turned your heart off. It looks like you guys could have a family, and that's why you're choosing to stay. But I also see that you'll get back to yourself. If you choose to be single, you'll get back to feeling yourself again, loving on yourself again, and having some really great sex, because it seems like you're really missing that energy. But you also need to do some healing work too. It's okay to go get some on the side, but your heart got broken in this situation, which completely turns you kind of off from that connection with him. And it looks like you guys had a really strong connection at one point. And also be careful of gaslighting, because it seems as though you've talked to this person about these issues, and they kind of make you feel like it's in your head, and it's a you issue and not a them issue.
Okay, so let's see. Maya, will I ever fall in love with a woman in this lifetime? Here's the thing. For some reason, you're not allowing yourself to. It's not that you can't, but there is like almost, because I keep getting that there's a man that comes in, and then there's a relationship, and then there's a man that comes in, and there's a relationship. So here's the thing, and I'm not really clear on it, because when I look at the cards, I don't really see you as bisexual. The cards are telling me, if I look at them, there's a lot of male energy around you, which you could be masculine, or you could like studs. There's something definitely there with a lot of masculine energy, but when the way I feel in my body, I feel like you're lesbian. So I'm confused with the energy. You may like masculine women, and that could be why I'm picking up a lot of male energy around you, because I feel like if you do fall in love with a woman, there is a masculine energy to this person that really attracts you to them, and there's an amazing connection. But you also have a male that has his eye on you. So I'm not sure if you're bisexual or if this is just females that have a lot of masculine energy around you. But I do see you connecting with someone where there is a love connection. This person could be, I feel like they're chocolate. So I feel like that they're more of a olive to brown to even going darker complexion. And this person is very, very sexy. Here's the thing. Their sexuality feels very muted to me, and I'm not sure why, unless they're bisexual. Because I'm going down the rabbit hole with this. I'm feeling like, okay, there's a lot of energy around you that I feel like you could be attracted to. But Spirit is saying that if this is a woman that you want to be with, there's something in you that is stopping you from going forward with that. And some people, even in 2022, have issues with their family, their friends, that may question their sexuality, may not, agree with it. But I don't know. I feel like there's something that is, you definitely have women around you that are attracted to you, and I see that you are attracted to them. So if you really want to fall in love with a woman, you can open your heart up and allow it to happen. You could. There's a lot of men that are around you. And I'm wondering maybe if you're settling with these men because you're afraid of what other people are going to think about with this woman. What do y'all pick up? Did you pick up anything on this? Because I'm getting like a lot of sexual energy, and it's pouring off of her. It really is. A lot of people are attracted to her, whether this is masculine or female energy. A lot of people are attracted to her.
She gives off like somebody that has pheromone energy. Like she walks by and people just gravitate. She makes my belly warm.
Well, and that's why I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling, that there's some sexual energy that is going on, like that. It's her superpower. Some people. I attract men and women, and I don't have a problem with it. I think it's flattering when a woman gives me a compliment and pays me attention. I'm flattered by that you are attracted to me. And the same thing with men. So, but have I ever considered myself bisexual? Probably not until later in life, where I'm like, and I've never been with a woman. But I do think that, hell, if I fell in love with a woman, I could be with a woman. So there may be, I don't have that barrier. I don't care what my family thinks about me bringing a woman home, but there's something that you still have a barrier with. There's something you still have a barrier with. If you want to fall in love with a woman, allow yourself to fall in love with her. I feel like I just outed myself. Like if my mom remember looking at this, I'm sorry I didn't come to the Sunday dinner and explain all this to y'all. You know, I did it on the live. I don't know what the fuck I just did.
You were being yourself.
Yeah,
as always, and they know this because I don't give a shit. I'm gonna love who I love.
Actually, her thing with the attracting people and stuff, it actually goes a little deeper because I looked. Maya, have you ever heard of the vampiric tradition of magic? It's possible that you're an unawakened vampire. And part of why people are so attracted to you is that you have a natural form of seduction that comes from your own, I guess, lineage of power. There are lots of materials that you can go look into it, but you do have a natural penchant for seduction and attraction and sexuality.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
I can feel it and not even know how she looks. You can feel it. You can feel
that BDE, that comes from your magic. That's what you naturally exude. But I mean, it's possible that you're an unawakened. So I mean, it's a path to look into. It's not for everybody, but I mean.
So now that she's a sexy vampire and she can pull that energy, she could do some shit, man. She could be out there doing some shit.
She could literally have people just mesmerized.
Yeah,
just
like I know you feeling me. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. You in love with me, girl. Come on. You want to be in love? Shoot. Turn that shit up, Maya. Let them fall in love too. Let them fall in love. She got the juice, like they
say she got the juice. Yeah, she got the juice.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay. Oh, it's on you, right?
It's on Doug.
It's on Doug, right?
Because you were really just piggybacking off of mine.
Yeah. There was where did she go? Crap. I did roll for somebody.
Maya said we don't confuse her to fuck. Maya said she don't. Is she gay? Is she straight? Is she a vampire? We don't fucking confuse her.
Okay, it's the lady who asked the question, is she wasting her time having sex with her boyfriend? It's not about the sex as much as the relationship, because he seems to be really closed off. And there seems to be, I guess, some stagnation within the actual relationship itself, and it's kind of pouring into this. It's kind of infiltrating the sex part too. And from what I can tell, too, you're having to work for attention, sex, and you're also starting to feel the cooling off of the attraction as well. A lot of it has to do with weakening communication, and I don't really like saying this, but he might be looking at other possibilities too. But I mean, you know, I would say that in time it will end by the situation will end by itself, and I guess your relationship too if this continues. But I mean, if you want to keep your boyfriend, I mean, definitely talk. But I don't know how much you are desiring to put that much work into fixing something that may take a lot of work to, I guess, reignite or fix. But definitely, talk to professionals if you are wanting to go that way. Therapy, couples therapy, sex therapy, that sort of thing. But I mean, like a lot of it has to do with communication, essentially. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anything else out of this. But yeah, I don't know. It's just he seems very, I don't know, closed off from you. I'm not sure if there was if you had a fight or something or whatnot, but he feels like he kind of wants to end stuff too.
I think Lily Renee asked her question again, but I believe you guys we answered her question because if Ace, yeah, because I think she was. I thought we answered it, but she can go back and look. I believe we did.
I thought somebody did.
Yeah. Okay. I have Heather. She wants to know, will Aaron be her possible partner? Y'all have great chemistry. It's like you're another teenage love energy that I get, but it's a third party or somebody with a child here that's interfering with y'all ability to be together. I get that he has like big dick energy in terms of he really draws you in, and he has the ability to make you feel loved and cared for and sexy. It almost looks like a record, like maybe y'all getting back together, you guys are on and off or something like that. I don't really see a full-blown relationship because there's a lot of baggage here and there's a lot of baggage to unpack. I actually show that you kind of know better, but it feels good. But he seems to get around, or both of you like to play around. It could be.
Okay, let's see. Victor, your love is not limited, or is it judgmental? If you're asking me, my love is not limited. I took the cap off of love a long time ago, so I'm open to all possibilities. Cause shit, I need to be. There was a time where you only had women that would date people in their area, and then you realize that the whole state had men in it too. Then you realize that there were other states that had other people, and then there was countries that you haven't discovered. So I've traveled a lot and I've seen a lot, and I've opened my heart to all possibilities that come my way, as long as it's healthy. As long as that's the only thing that I have, it needs to be healthy. I've done a lot of healing. So let's see, Yolanda, tell you about this love that's coming your way. So here's the thing. I don't know bunnies, and I know that sounds judgmental, but they know I've been messing with them, because if they come in my inbox, I'll be calling them snow bunnies too. But I feel like that you're attracted to men that could be exotic. They could be of a different race or a different culture, and you have somebody who's coming in. Because I get, and I'm saying that because even if you are attracted to Black men, I feel like that there's a lot of men that are not Black that are interested in you. And I think that you actually, that could be your type. So I see this guy may be very, he could be Latino, he could be white. I'm getting that he is attractive. He actually has money. It starts off as a friendship. Could be somebody that you meet through work or friends that work with him. But I am getting a conversation. It starts off as a friendship and then develops into something else. But it looks like that there's a soulmate connection with this person, which means that when you do connect with them, it's going to be something that may open up. The only issue that I see is that you are a ball buster when it comes to your emotions and trusting people. You're very strong. You're going to have to soften your energy because you kind of come at the man like, ugh. And, even if they're strong, you're showing as an ice queen, which means, don't fuck with me. I don't take no shit from you. I'm going to fuck you up if you fuck with me. And then they like, okay. Like, I don't know what to do with this. So I feel like you are going to meet somebody, but I do see that he's very masculine, very alpha energy too. And if you come at him with that same energy, y'all gonna butt heads. So I do feel like you're gonna meet somebody, but I feel like that you're gonna have to soften your demeanor when you meet this person, or you're gonna scare him off. And I'm not saying change who you are, because sometimes as women, we have a protective shell around us that we don't want to get hurt. And I'm not gonna even just say women, men do the same thing. You've been in a bad relationship, you don't want to get hurt. So you're kind of having that field up that, I'm tough, you ain't going to fuck over me. But I feel like that with you, for this connection, you're going to have to drop it down a little bit for him.
This one's for Nancy Gary. How freaky can our relationship get? Short answer, very. Long answer, definitely both you and your partner are on the same page sexually. It's really good that you have communication back and forth to know that everything is kosher with both you on your sides, because in essence, it's you both are sexual explorers, I should say, and the world is your oyster sort of thing. Um, part of it, part of the what everyone is saying is that it's like you want to try everything underneath the sun, so long as it's within the bounds of what you are morally um, comfortable with, so to speak. So within the bound of law, you want the whole gamut, both you and your partner. And you know what? You can, if you want, path is open to you. He's definitely open to it. Don't know if you have actually broached the subject with your partner, but no, I mean, he's on the same page, you're on the same page, whether you've discussed it or not. But I mean, first things first, he wants a threesome, or at least group play. Um, but I mean, talk it over. You know, it might not be comfortable for you at first. Maybe you can ease it into uh, into that conversation, or for yourself. But I mean, like it, it's there. The freakiness is there, definitely. You name it: BDSM, role play, toys. Um, but no, everything underneath the sun and the moon, man. It's there. Go for it.
Dang. I ain't gonna be able to look at Derek the same. Nancy look innocent too. Like, ooh.
It's always the innocent one. It's always the innocent looking ones that look like, they go to church and shit, that are the freakiest.
Damn. I'm trying to picture them having a threesome. Like, how?
Threesome?
Okay.
I don't know, like the layers I'm seeing, but it's like threesome, foursome, orgy plus, that sort of thing. Hell, I could even say swinger lifestyle too.
Now I could see that. I could see that.
And I'm not talking about like hetero swing. It's like more like, let's go with everybody.
Damn. Bring your disinfectant. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Bring it.
Yeah, get your health checked. Go see the doctor, get checked regularly and shit like that. I mean, like, but I mean, it's there. Like, sex is sex, right? It's not hurting anybody. It's not hurting you or your partner. Who gives a shit?
Okay. Ashley Helvig, will I ever seal the deal with my current interest, or is he all talk and whack game?
We have a troll.
We do?
Yep.
Where?
What's his name? I know it's a he. Let me try to come all the way down and see if I can find out, because I know it's a he.
You don't see it?
Nancy says she's sitting up there side-eyeing Derek, talking about what you thinking about having some threesome with. Man, I don't see the troll yet.
Okay.
That's all right. I mean,
well, maybe the troll needs some sex tips. Maybe because if they was getting it, they wouldn't be up here wasting their energy trolling.
Yeah.
On a Friday night.
No, I only see Pamela Henderson in their future.
Oh man. Ashley Helvig, she wants to know about, I can't remember the question, but I wrote down some of the messages about her. He's kind of like all talk, And you may actually be disappointed in the sexual encounter. And the reason why it's all talk is because he's distracted with family and work and some other secrets. And this is his normal kind of fuckboy behavior. It's like this is how he escapes without actually escaping. He does the talking. So if you were to get to him, you actually might be too. It look like you might be too much for him because it looks like you are, you a badass. You know what I'm saying? And you sexy. And that's what he's drawn to, but you may be too much and he not going to be able to keep up with you, and you will end up disappointed and probably end up finding out some of the secrets that he kept. It would probably be more of a headache than a pleasure. But I mean, if you like good entertainment, keep conversing.
All right. Lord, I left poor Maya's question up there. I'm just realizing, look at her. We don't got so flustered on Maya. Her question been up there the whole time. I got to go back up and find it. This is going to be for Rosemary. Is there a future with the person I'm interested in? Spirit, is there going to be some movement with this person that Rosemary is interested in? Okay, deception is showing on this person. Here's the thing. I do see you have feelings for this person. I see flirtation, but I feel like that they're not sure where they want this relationship to go. I feel like you do, but they're not sure where they want it to go. So let me see the end card. It looks like that you're going to end up meeting somebody else. And the reason that you're going to end up meeting somebody else is because it looks like that you're ready for a relationship and this person is just going to be dragging their heels. I don't feel like you're ready to jump ship yet. So, I mean, you got to play it out the way you need to play it out. But Spirit is showing that this person may not be your forever person. Definitely somebody new coming in. And I see a decision, which means that there may be two people. Do I really want to be with this person or is this new person? Because attraction and chemistry is on top of this new person, which means you might be like, what do I want? So I feel like it's on top of you.
What was it, me? Sorry. Sam Stewart, how can I spice up my sex life?
Hey, Sam, my girl. I can't wait to hear this.
My advice? Alternative sexual lifestyle like BDSM. Again, there was a reading that I did on Wednesday, which kind of has the same kind of array of figures as well. You would really make a good dominatrix. I mean, I don't know how your partner would feel. But I mean, I think he or she might be able to get comfortable if you broach it. But I'm getting like sub vibes from them, or at least would want to be a sub. But definitely, if you research your alternate lifestyles, BDSM being the foremost, it's a definite game changer. It would be a definite game changer for you. But just know that for that particular lifestyle, there is a lot to it. It's not just simple shackles and whips and melted candle wax and electro stim and shit like that. But you just have to. There's a lot to it and a lot of research with aftercare and all the other stuff that you need experience for. So yeah, it's one of those things that you have to get a mentor for, or at least join the community and find good people in it. But yeah, but I also have this other feeling too that you seem to be very vanilla when it comes to sex. Both you and your partner, more so you. But I don't know if this is true or not, but my spirits are saying that there's a beast lurking inside that wants to get out. Clawing, even.
Out of her or out of him?
Oh, out of her.
Oh, okay. Go sign.
It's just finding the right key.
I was all off into this person's question. What is her name?
gonna just come lay on the reading table, Voodoo? Huh?
Where did it go? Jackie Taylor, will I find a mate this year? Um, One of the main things that popped out at me is either you like to slide back to some devil dick, like some really good penis, like maybe like a sneaky link situation, or like maybe you are the sneaky link, maybe. Um, but I get a lot of a penis that you're greatly attached to and you're having a hard time moving on from it, and it's caused you heartbreak. I do see relationship and love coming to you, but I wrote like you must be open, and you have to get past certain habits where letting your emotions get ahead. You let your emotions, um, you've already had the wedding before you even gotten maybe 6 months into the relationship. So I'm getting that you kind of need to slow down, but also don't get so attached. You get attached to people with good penis. I really feel like you come across good penis, you just get attached to it, and you when you should kind of have it and keep it moving and not get stuck. Sometimes it's just good to kind of break you off, and it's not meant for you to fall in love with. And I think your emotions take over you, and it looks like you still kind of hung up on an ex, and you kind of need to heal that part and let it go. It looks like they pissed you off too. You're holding on to some resentment and heartache. So even if you do have a mate that could come in this year, I don't feel this year. I feel like you're going to be pulling in a lot of fuckboy energy, a lot of good sex energy, but not nothing stable going into the next year because you're not emotionally stable. So you can pull in the good sex, but not the stability that you're craving, because you have to move past some stuff that, somebody hurt you. And then, I mean, she's mad as shit too.
That has to be healed then.
Man. Oh, but she liked the penis.
Well, you can have angry sex that can be really, really good, but it
Yes,
don't mean you love somebody that you healed. But she could be using that as a way not to heal. Good penis is a
yeah.
distraction.
Yes, it will distract you from your money and everything.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Ava, Avera, my ex Dom trying to come in. Daddy Swan knows I love him, but he never expresses. Ow, how you gonna come over here and bite me and attack me? You wanted to be rubbed on. Bipolar? Lord, voodoo move now. I'm sorry, y'all. Cat over here trying to bite my hand. So let's see. I accept we're not moving forward with that. So I went months not talking to him, but always felt him. So here's the thing: soulmate connection definitely is there, but I don't see that this is a healthy relationship. It's toxic because it looks like that there's a sexual component to this for him. I'm coming back because I'm attracted to you and I have chemistry with you, and you're keeping the door open. But it's not like I'm coming back because, I just really want to have a relationship with you and I love you. A lot of times when women ask me why the dude comes back, they come back because you let them come back. The door is wide open if they want to come back in. And I think it confuses women. I think it's like, he came back because he loves me and he can't live without me. If he's not healing and he's not having conversations with you about healing and moving this towards a committed relationship, and all he wants to do is have sex or talk about sex or, hit you with that, he's not coming back because of love. He's coming back because of the physical connection that you and him have. And with this one, soulmate is on that, which means it's hard for you not to think about him. It's hard for him not to think about you, but it's toxic. It's toxic.
Remy Gray, how does Juan feel about our sex? From what I'm getting, he enjoys it, but there's also some sort of disconnect that they feel. I'm not sure if it's just the sex is just too plain or you're just not having enough of it. But the Juan seems very passive when it comes to sex, and it more or less he kind of defers to you as to what happens in the bedroom. But I mean, like, uh, there's not a lot of direction or like emotional direction as to. It's almost like he doesn't really feel left or right about it. He doesn't feel bad or good about it. There's just this kind of like a feeling of not isolation, but like being a hermit emotionally towards sex. Could just be him, could just be like the kind of sex that you're having. But I mean, like, I just, it's almost like a very neutral emotion that comes from him that I feel. But I mean, like, it's a good topic to broach, no doubt. Uh, to just get on the same page with him to see what he wants and what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because Elisa, she asked about will she get some good, dizzy soon, and you have actually you could basically have anyone you want. You can go pick one actually, but there's one that's coming within the next 2 or 3 months. Like you can go get you some, but it's not gonna be what this one is gonna be, and you actually gonna hand pick this one. You just gonna throw him back. Um, I have it's gonna be some good eggplant, but it's not gonna be permanent, and it's gonna scratch that itch. It's really gonna scratch that itch, but you're gonna automatically know that you need to throw it back. Like you gonna get what you need from it. I feel the need because I laughed because this came up and it reminded me so much of her energy, the world card. Like she gonna get what she need to go, and then that's it, and then she just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna cut it off because I'm not gonna get caught up in this, but it's gonna scratch that itch that she need. Like you're gonna know not to. You already know not to deal with the bullshit. You gonna know what to do with this and what it's meant for.
That sound about right too. That sound about something she gonna do. She got goals. She got shit to do. She can't be getting caught all up in that.
Oh, someone just chimed in. Remember that guy on Wednesday that we kind of read for you? I think it's one of the people that he knows.
The guy that's been look at me. I missed that. So somebody was doing a what?
No, she asked a question on Wednesday about some guy about his connections with the music
Oh,
industry, and someone just chimed in. It's like it's one of the people that guy knows that person that Anne was just reading about is part of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, some connections in the music industry.
Yeah, she'll find the guy through him. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, they say she already know which one to go get. Look at she know which one. She know which one gonna do.
Let me see. Did y'all read Miss TD?
No.
How can I improve my sex life so that I can be more satisfied? All right, so let's see. Miss TD, what can she do? So the first thing that I'm getting is you have Emperor or Empress energy, which means that you don't really, mere mortals don't do it for you. Because it's almost like, even if you don't look the part, there's this energy about you that I deserve better. I don't like fucking around with things that are less than me, but I feel like you have fucked with people that were less than you, and there's a disconnect there. So there's also this energy of, and I see a lot of men that actually are trying to get with you, but you're kind of next. You're really not giving into it because you need somebody that is adventurous. You need somebody that is open-minded, that is gonna go there with you. And I feel like that you're dealing with people that tend to be a little bit closed off or selfish when it comes to love. So here's the thing: there is something definitely with domination and bondage that gets you off. I keep getting a lot of images of you being spanked. Now, for some people, if you spank the right way, that shit feels good. It got to be spanked the right. You can't have somebody in there they don't know what they're doing. There's a certain way that you need to be spanked. But I do see that if you allow yourself, if you meet the right alpha, that comes in and takes charge, and they know how to maneuver your body. You're going to let go. You're going to have the best sex of your life. The thing about it is you've been dealing with a lot of beta men. The Empress needs a king. She needs an emperor. She needs somebody on her level that he's out there. He that knows what he's doing. And I feel like you've been dealing with the servants. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I feel. I feel like you've been dealing with the servants. You do have an emperor that's coming if he's not already in the midst. But it's not so much what you need to do to satisfy what you need to do for your sex life, is that this person is about to bring it out. You're about to meet somebody where you'll be like, hell yeah, I can let go and know that this person got me, and it feels good. So it's not so much with you. When you meet the right person, the floodgates are going to open. And Spirit is saying he's a king or he's an emperor. He's somebody that comes in with the right energy.
This one's for Ashakia. Will I get or give? Get to get? Oh no. Will I get to give some good head and shoulders? Actually, I kind of see it both ways. For whoever this person next is, because there's a lot of things to this. There's someone crushing on you, and it seems that you might be crushing on them. I get the vibes of either soulmate energy or twin flame energy with this particular person, and you're kind of drawing each other together, whether or not you've crossed paths or met with this person. But your tongue and finger games are on point, whether it be man or woman. I mean, like, you know how to play people. They know how to play you, or they will know how to play you. But I mean, like, you're on the same page with a lot of things, including sex. But yeah, you'll know to get you'll know the way to play each other the way you want to be played, and vice versa.
Sabrina Sanders, I want to dominate my lover. What does he want from me? The first thing I heard was love. It's weird. You're probably the alpha energy, and he's probably more the feminine. So I felt like this really soft. I just want love. It's like he doesn't need you to be. I know. I just want love.
I'm sorry. But can you imagine coming in the bedroom with the whip and your shit going on, and he's just like, I just want to snuggle. I just
really
want me.
No, because I heard pegging. So
well, I think. Well, here's the thing. They argue a lot. It's a lot of hotness between. He said pegging. I was not ready for that. Maybe he wants that type of love. Maybe he wants her to take care of him in that energy, because my Queen of Pentacles card is my take care of you card. Like, I know any and everything about you and how to love you and how to please you. But it seems like y'all have some of the best sex after y'all argue. Like, that's like y'all jump off. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get and then that makes it more intense and more pleasurable. So you go from lovely mom and sweet lady to this savage person, and y'all kind of ravage each other. So I mean, Doug said, just, he said earlier, today, like, hey, just go ahead and just ask, are you into it? Maybe that's something he's into to kind of spice it up for you. Chaz, come on, Peggy Bundy. I cannot. But he comes off as this, maybe he looks at her like that. Like, like maybe she's just like, you kind of like, he don't want to cross that line with her. Like, he don't know how to say it, because it's like all lovey-dovey. But when they get to arguing, it's on.
Let's see.
Y'all, Day just came in, and look what she gave me. I don't know if you can see because the ring light. Oh, it's too bright. It's a cup, and it says Mama Bear. From my, I call my little god kids my bears. So little mom, where did she go? Divinity Remedy, you want to come say hi, babe? She said no.
He lives in another state.
Yeah. I'm so happy right now, y'all. So happy. I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you done now?
Yeah, I was just reading. She said he lives in another state, and I think Doug was looking at something.
Oh no, I was just seeing if it was like if he was shy, but it's not. It was shy. It's
He
more like
ain't shy at all. He's not shy.
Not if
Here
you
he
want to be
is.
pegged.
yeah.
He ain't shy. He out there. There it is. He's not shy. I do see the communication that they have, over the phone, but um
Prayer warrior, ask the question right in here. We got maybe a few more minutes. Probably about 10 more minutes. So if you want to ask your question, just go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me see. Did y'all get is it Asia Kia? Will I marry a wealthy man? Let's see. Asia with love. Okay, first of all, Asia, you ain't fucking around. We got the king on his throne. Here's the thing. I don't think you're giving yourself, well, literally, he's an emperor. You're not giving yourself the option of marrying less than what you want. So here's the thing. You're putting yourself in positions where you can meet men that are wealthy, whether this is going to specific places, clubs. You're not bottom feeding. You're really not. Now, here's the thing, and I will put this out here. I have clients that I massage that drive little beat up cars. They wear little ripped up jeans. They come in with little holes in their underwear, and these motherfuckers drive Lamborghinis. Because they don't put the money on. You wouldn't know that they have money, but they are wealthy. So I will say, because I see you kind of putting yourself in a position for a wealthy man. I don't feel like this man is necessarily gonna look the way that you think, or his lifestyle initially is gonna be. You're not going to be able to know, because I feel like he's been played so many times for his money. So I do feel like you may meet him through other wealthy men, no, which means that you could be invited to an event or a party, and he goes, or they know of him, but when you meet him, he's going to test you. He might try to take you to McDonald's. He may try to take you, someplace where it's not, expensive, because he's been played a few times with women that just wanted him for his money. So I do feel, though, that when you meet this man, he's looking for a wife, and that's why he's testing you.
This one is for Lotus Flower. What freaky deaky stuff does S want to get into? Mostly multiple partners, swinging group stuff, polyamory maybe, polygamy maybe. But definitely he's down with the group. Definitely down also with third party action as well. But I think he's more into male, female, female rather than female, male, male threesomes. And he's probably already got someone in mind as well. He just doesn't want to say it. Whether or not, even if you broach the subject or not, of expanding your sexual repertoire. But he definitely does have fantasies of more than one partner. He kind of looks at sex as kind of like a buffet, or at least he wants to treat it like a buffet. Not sure if he's into dudes, but definitely with the multiple women bit.
Ashley Dawn, you know the answer to your question. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors here. He may have something to offer you, but it's very small. I get some not honesty energy from him. I believe that is really just sex. I don't think you should try to have a relationship. It's kind of like, I want to give you the old mother type, God is not the author of confusion. If you're confused, then it's a confusing situation for a reason. He's not going to give you the clarity that you're seeking. It's always going to go about in a circle. You know, you think is leading there, and then he confuses you or ghosts you or gaslights you, and you just have this, you know, this circle. Yeah, y'all just keep doing this circle. One of y'all got to give up, and it probably should be you, because you always end up on the short end of things, and you might not enjoy the sex as much as you enjoy the attention.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do the last question because me, Jazz, and Day Day, we going out to eat. We going out to eat, y'all. I'm so happy. Let's see, prayer warrior. Any messages from spirit? Any guidance? So since we're doing erotic readings, I pulled from erotic deck. If you aren't already with somebody, Ace of Cups is on top of you. Now, here's the thing: you're showing as a very magical, spiritual person. And your partner, the person that's coming in, is very magical and spiritual too. So there may be some divine or destiny energy that is at work, at play here. If you've been trying to manifest somebody, they're coming in. And this is going to be a really strong connection with this person. Starts off as a friendship and then could develop. So even if you are in a relationship, you may want to be careful that if you are not trying to end a relationship, this could be a temptation. But you may have such a strong spiritual connection to this person that you're like pulled towards them. If you're single, though, this is going to be a hell of a connection, because we literally have the high priestess and the magician that are connecting. Two magical people. Could be a power couple, but it literally is two people that probably believe into some type of spiritual belief, or they share some commonality when it comes to their spiritual growth, which could be what brings you two together. All right. So I hope that makes sense. So before we go, we kind of just jumped in. We didn't introduce ourselves, your pages and everything like that. So I want to backtrack. So let's see. Grace Tarot by Anne. How can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Grace Tarot by Ann. You can find me on Instagram, Grace Tarot by Ann, and you can book. The link to booking is in the description box. My name is Felicia, but I go by Ann, which is my middle name, which means Grace.
And you giving it tonight. So from now on, every erotic reading, I'm putting a robe on.
Listen, I'll send you the link because it was very economical.
Girl, yeah, I'm all about the robe. You know, the more frilly, I love that shit, but it looks so good on you. So that's gonna be.
Thank you,
Doug. If you come back, you got to get you a robe.
I stepped outside of my box. I was happy.
You don't started it now. So everybody that do erotic readings, we got to wear sexy attire now when we do erotic readings. We're gonna see what the new look is gonna be next time we do it. So Doug Graves, how do they connect with you?
Well, you can find me on the Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer on Facebook, and you can also watch my replays on my new YouTube channel, The Necropolis of Doug Graves.
The Necropolis of Doug Graves?
Yeah.
So are you doing readings on the YouTube, or what are you discussing?
No, I'm just using YouTube as an archive for the replays and all the shows that we're going to be doing. So, I mean, that's the primary thing that I have for it. But if I'm going to do like dailies or weeklies, I'm probably going to be doing it on there if I decide to do that.
No. When you do them on there? No.
I'm in the same boat, but I'm all on your tea.
No, well, YouTube and a lot of stuff is about to open up for you too. So it's not a matter of if I do it; it's when I do it. So look for them, y'all. Mm-hmm. And definitely, if you love the reading styles, hit them up on their pages. You know, show them some love. I love y'all both. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I had fun.
Yes, I had lots of fun.
Do.
So I will catch y'all later. We can go grab something to eat. I'm gonna go love on Day for a little bit, and y'all please be safe. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweet. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.